Hey, we are live, and anybody that's out there, welcome to the channel. Here we are, and it's our first time on SteamYard. Hey, everybody! Toasted Tuesdays, and we haven't started drinking yet. So let's see, I still got lots of adjustments to do here. Trying to get camera action set up. Let's see. It's supposed to be able to turn this thing. Maybe I'll just move it over some. Now I'm in the center. Can you see my fuzz? Yeah. So, welcome everybody to Loafing Around Cafe. Boy, did I
That is
date back
a
for the ways.
retro throwback.
Oh my goodness. Hey everybody, welcome to Van Life and Beyond. And tonight it's just me and Evelyn getting toasted. Woohoo! Talking about stuff. So we do have comments available. So let's see here. You see that?
Yes. Fuzz bucket.
So I created a couple little goofy things on here. Hey everybody! So thank you for joining us tonight. I see I got one eyeball out there, so somebody's watching. I hope that's not counting you, right?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay. Well, it's been a super long day, and you can definitely, Evelyn, look at your camera because I'm talking that face.
Yes.
So just I gotta remember to look at my camera. Turn that off.
Yes.
I do minimize or something. Let's see it. Does it still work?
Yeah, I can still see you.
Okay, great. I can't see anything, so I'm now gonna have to look at the camera. So hey everybody, it's gonna be an interesting day. I really don't know what we're going to talk about much, other than the fact is I want to have a discussion a little bit about our darn it, I almost said food truck, our van life. Look at your camera, Evelyn. You don't look at me. I'm gonna put a blind up there so you don't look at me. Wow.
Boo Boo wants attention too. We need to put a camera on Boo.
Here's Boo Boo. See if we can see him down there. Oh, waterfall.
Oh, jeez.
So, all about van life. That's what I want to talk about. I think well, get the camera set back up again. Here we go. Hey, so well, just to kind of chit chat about it a little bit. So let's talk first about why we got started in mobile living. Evelyn, I'll let you be up first.
Why did we get started with mobile living? Because we started in an RV. So we're just downsizing. Everybody moved out of the house. It was just me and Charles. And we had 2 dogs at the time. And we just wanted to be able to get up and go. Live smaller, take care of less stuff. Hey, Boo. That's the main reason.
So was there like, I think pretty much I was really the one looking into the different stuff and going like, I want to live something like Bob or Eric or some of the other nomads out there. And I saw an opportunity to live that kind of lifestyle, and that's one of the main reasons. Earth, back to Evelyn.
Oh, boo's more interesting.
Well,
He's trying to jump up here. No, boo. Yes.
so what was some of the key factors that finally that what was the key factors that kind of helped you make that decision that yeah, let's do it. Let's sell the house and let's go into a van or into a camper.
Camperverse is we could travel, see places we haven't seen. At this point, our kids lived in 2 different states. We could go visit them. We had a food truck at the time, and we thought we could travel with the food truck and stay in the camper while we go different places and events and stuff like that. So it was the freedom of mobility, really. But then we discovered it wasn't very mobile with a 31-foot pull behind.
So all those traveling around the country with our food truck and everything else, going to find out that it was just too big for the highway and for the things we wanted to do.
Yes. So that's where the van comes in.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more maneuverable. We can go visit our kids and stay in the driveway. Good.
Well, talk a little bit about when you purchased the first van.
Well, I wasn't 100% sure that downsizing to a van was going to suit me because, I mean, we went from a house to a 31-foot RV, and I adjusted well on that. But then you're talking about going from a 31-foot RV down to, what, a 20-foot van or something. I wanted to make sure. So I didn't want to invest a lot of money. So it was like a try it before you buy it van. So I figured if we could live in a small, built out Explorer type van, we could definitely build a nicer one. Then we made the commitment to get this guy.
That was some of your thoughts about that. So going into a van, you thought about it a lot, but what was the key thing that finally made you say, let's do this in a van? Where did I tell you what? Answer this. Where did you go and buy the van at?
In Orlando.
Expand on it. You went to Orlando to check it out.
Yeah, it was I think it was a Craigslist marketplace, something like that. I found it. Inexpensive. I figured it was going to need some repairs, but I figured we could get it running at least.
Mm-hmm.
And we did. A little bit of mechanical issues. We got it running. It already had like the jackknife seat. It had the cabinetry. It was old enough. It still had the little TV with the game system plugs in it, which was cool. But yeah, I just paid cash for it. A little cheap van. We didn't really do any build out in it. We just removed the seats in the middle, kept the back seat that jackknifed into a bed. It was actually very uncomfortable. I threw an air mattress on top of it. But we lived in that for 3 months. And
hey, Desert Deb. We got Debbie that's joined us. So
awesome.
Hope you're doing good also. So we took and you bought that. We started changing it over, started traveling a little bit to some different places. Kind of went on the first adventure. I guess it was like in 2020 or something like that, if I remember the date right.
Yeah. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of places we could get into, but we could go anywhere outdoors, and that's mostly what we did. It was a good thing to do in 2020, actually. So after that summer, spending that time out in the van, even though it wasn't a convenient van, it didn't have a shower, it didn't have a kitchen. It was just a little, like, basically a bedroom. I knew, since I loved it so much, I would be able to live in a built-out van at that point.
Yeah.
So that's when we started looking for a larger ProMaster Transit, and apparently everybody else in the world did that year too, because we chased the vans all over the place. They were sell before we could drive there.
I think you're fast forwarding a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And we got plenty of time here. So, Deb, I see that you're on there, and I'm glad you're doing great. Maybe sometime in the near future we can get you to join. I've got StreamYard, which makes it so we can add multiple people on here, and I think I got up to 6. Anyway, Evelyn, we bought that van. We started converting it. We took on our first trip and put the motorcycle in the trailer and started traveling around the country. Mostly just wasn't like all over the country, but we had a few good experiences that I know of. I know we came up to Bryson City, North Carolina, and we rode the motorcycle on the tail of the Dragon. Was that the name of it? Tail of the Dragon?
Yeah. Tail of the Dragon, North Carolina.
And so we put up a little video about that, and that was a cool trip. We did have let's see, we spent some time in some campgrounds, boondocking, things like that. And then what was a major reason I would always talk about why we should get something bigger? A van. Why should we get a bigger van?
Face?
Right there.
I don't remember.
Scars on my head still.
Oh, because that's right. Because the Explorer van wasn't tall enough. So bigger fits. I kind of remembered.
Yeah, so the van wasn't quite tall enough, and that's why I kept hitting my head. It was step in the door, shoes on, could walk across a little bit, and I would start scraping my head on the ceiling. Let's see. Then what?
What?
Yeah. So from there, after making that trip in 2020 around the Carolinas, Georgia, North and South Carolina, and Georgia, and we went back to Florida, hung out there, and just kind of started chilling. But the main thing is that we had our focus was at that point was trying to find another van. We literally, as we were driving south, we actually drove past a dealership and started checking out vans. Right?
Yep. We did. Started looking on the internet and everything. Everywhere. And at that time, everybody was buying a van because it was 2020. There was nothing else to do. Mm-hmm. That seemed to be the peak of the trend right there. Everybody getting a ProMaster or a Transit, building things out. So we chased them down and finally got ours in March of 21. Started building it, but we didn't completely build it out. We took several trips in it, which is a good thing. I recommend doing that. If you're going to build out, take some trips in it and live in it a little bit, because you'll decide where you need things. Because we changed our design several times because we were like, we're going to put the sink here. No, we're going to put the bathroom here. No, I don't, you do that kind of thing when you're actually in it. Because on paper it looks good, but when you're actually in it, functionality is a thing. And even now, even as much as we did things, we're like, oh, we should have put an outlet over here or a DC plug over here. We're just like, yeah, you don't know it until you're actually living in it. But we saved ourselves most of the frustration by living in it partial built while we were building.
Then we had, I think our first trip, we bought it like March 30th. Our first trip ended up being in May. And it was a quick little trip, but the best part about it was the van was so raw. It had a bed in it, it had solar, and I think we had the fridge in it, right? And that we still had boxes and stuff on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's hard to remember back that far, but yeah, I think the fridge was a definite first. The bed, I do remember taking the bed in and out every time we went on a trip. So, yeah, that was about it. We did not have Boo Boo that first year, so we didn't have to worry about dog bed. And that was something else that changed in our design as well. We built him in a dog bed. So, yeah, it's like, it was a process.
Well, we had, I think the first couple of trips, I remember us taking in after our first stop that we did that night, I think was up in Georgia someplace and spent the night in a Planet Fitness parking lot. And then our next trip, our next drive was up into North Augusta, South Carolina. And then when we left Augusta, we had a funeral to go to. And when we left there, we did some little thing. We started looking for something. We stopped by, got some fresh vegetables, and then drove out to a spot and parked in this, I don't know, city park, county park or something that was right beside those railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Remember that? And waking up the next morning, the train was blowing its horn going by and stopped in front of us. So we're going like, are they working on it? Did it break down or something?
Yeah. We got trapped back there. That was actually
remember that? And then we said, okay. So we went hiking.
I think it was a county campsite.
And we took that walk across the old trestle. And then we came back, got in the vehicle, and we went to leave, and the train was across the road.
The road, yeah, we were stuck back there. It was like a little island, and we couldn't get out until the train moved. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Somebody else that had a bunch of fish in the back of their vehicle. Remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was fun. That's the best part I like about it, is exploring and finding new places. Not your traditional campgrounds and stuff like that. I like the little remote ones that hardly anybody goes to.
That little place was so unique. But I think probably the neatest part was showing up and getting that that very small like market alongside the road, and then taking off from there.
Yep, those are always good finds. Those local markets and fruit stands and stuff.
But we at this time we still had our RV. So after we made this trip around, we came back, worked on it some more, and sometime later, if I remember right, that year, so it's 2021, we said, all right, we're done with the RV. We sold the pickup truck. We sold the other van. We sold my motorcycle. And we then, we listed, this is like in the very beginning of December, and we listed the RV, and this thing sold in 2 days. Yeah. For the rest of you that may watch this now or watching it later, 2 days of sales, that was crazy to turn around, list it, Craigslist, and then finally start getting somebody on there. And they actually sent me money in good faith. And I was like, good grief, they're serious. 2 days later, and wanted us to move out by the weekend. We're going like, no.
We were expecting at least a month, so we'd finish building out the van. That changed our gears real fast.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it would be January. We're in Florida, and here I'm going like, oh, it'll probably be January, February, something like that. We'll have a whole year in before we get it finished. And sure enough, we finished it within 1 year of purchasing it. But first, we became homeless, and the RV was gone. What was it? The 18th, I think it was, of December,
I think so.
and it was gone. It was gone. And that, where did that go? That the guy took it over to Tampa someplace, but he was out of Tennessee. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was a very crazy, scary event because all of our personal belongings had to move to storage.
Yep.
And then Evelyn still again had to make me downsize one more time. So we loaded up whatever we didn't get rid of, and then we took off up to North Carolina.
Our van was packed full, and we had a trailer and 2 truck toolboxes on that trailer. You didn't downsize very much.
That's what she thinks. That was my life right there.
Yeah, we've downsized a few more times.
Well, and then we came back to Florida and built the van out. Let's see, we came back the beginning of February, built the van out, and we were on the road with our first trip in May of 2022.
Yep.
Awesome. Now you know the whole story, because after that it's just chaos from where we always been everywhere. It's crazy.
Yep. We have 35,000 miles on the van now.
Yeah.
3 years later. Visited pretty much the whole south part of America. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. So, Deb, are you still out there? I'm going to comment there. Yeah, let's see here. See here. Where's she at? Yeah. Yes. I'm here listening. Awesome. Did you get my message, Evelyn?
Yeah. Okay.
I just lost you. See if you can hit the link and rejoin. I lost her. She's gone forever. I mean, or for just a minute. Hey, yeah, she's back. Hey, Deb, would you like to join us? I could send an invite to you. Just chit chat with us a little bit. Maybe some of your experiences or why you got involved with living in a van. Okay. Maybe we can do something later. No worries. Short notice, I'm sure. Ouch. By the way, as you can tell, I'm in the passenger seat. We have swivel seats in the van, so makes up a lot of room. I'm at the end of the kitchen counter with our flip-up shelf. I'm sitting in the passenger seat on a swivel. Hey, Eva. How are you and Merlin doing? Deb, that sounds good. We would really like to invite you and bring you on a different time. We're going to start doing this live every week on Tuesdays. We're going to do it via StreamYard, and that way we can invite our friends to join us. If anybody's prepared, I'm going to try to prepare folks as we go. I believe, I think Debbie may have left. So Eva, how you been? Oh, she's as good. There's Boo.
Oh, you can't come up here.
Evelyn's always got a shoe boo boo. Shut boo boo boo. Yeah. Hey guys,
No,
so one of the main things is they're heading where? Oh, Boo Boo, look at the screen. He's not interested in the screen, but I'll just tell him. Eva said hi. So we're just kind of sitting around chit-chatting on different things. Let's see. Oh. That's cool. Huh. Maybe I should check my email, see if he's messaged me. So Eva, would love to invite you on here at some point in time also. We can chat right here. We're doing these kind of open mic Toasted Tuesdays is what we call it. And it's all about just chit-chatting with our friends about van life, not necessarily our exact locations, but just about van life, van living, about pretty much any topic we want to have. And Evelyn's not quite up to it tonight, but our Toasted Tuesdays might mean that we're also drinking and getting a little bit toasted. Oh, you got your drink? Eva, what you drinking tonight? Evelyn likes Siesta Key rum from Siesta Key. And so that is okay. But Evelyn's got, she enjoys Siesta Key rum, and she makes herself just a rum and some, what is it?
Well, juice, any kind of juice. But if when I get my mint, my fresh mint, mojito. I like mojitos.
Oh, mojito. So what do you drink on a kind of a normal?
Me or yeah. Eva? Me?
Well, Eva says she likes a hard seltzer.
Oh, those are good too. I like those. Mostly the rum and juice. Rum goes with any juice. but I prefer more pineapple or orange juice or stuff like that.
Okay.
Nothing fancy, just juice.
I think most of the people that know me pretty good know that I make a mean margarita. After some folks have my margarita, they never have another one again. It usually whacks them.
It's strawberry season. I want you to make me a strawberry margarita. Maybe
Okay.
next Tuesday. I'll get some strawberries.
Our schedule will be a little different, a little better. That should be fun.
Yep.
Maybe we'll have a couple different variety of things around. As I get a little more familiar with StreamYard. Okay. Cardiac margaritas.
That sounds scary.
I would like to know what that is.
Yes.
Yes, Eva. I love my tequila. Tequila and we're like good friends. Oh. It's what? A Cadillac margarita. I'm not sure what it is though. I'll have to look it up.
I'll have to look it up. Yep.
Well, don't try pulling your phone out doing that because you're on with me.
I know if I search it right now, you'll lose me. My screen is itty bitty on the phone. Yeah, the shot.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things is drink a little bit of margaritas, a little bit of tequila, just in some shots. Okay, all right. Do you have a recipe for it? Or maybe, Deb, maybe you can join us next week or something and and show us how to make it. I don't know. What are you doing now, Evelyn? As far as we're in Bryson. So we both have jobs. We started off work camping, but we kind of phased into a thing of where we're now working and camping. Some people told me that's the same thing. You're work camping, but we're not working at a campground. So discuss what your job is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I work on the local excursion train, Great Smoky Mountain Railway. Yeah, railway. Anyways, I'm the cook for the first class, so I'm responsible for making all their food and serving it on a moving train. It's fun. It's exciting. Every day something different. So,
well, this past weekend we had the bunny hopper.
yes.
What was that like?
First class wasn't involved in the bunny hopper, so it didn't affect me at all. But there was a lot of chaos in the back of the train where all the children were.
Where I was at?
Yes. So maybe you should talk about the old MacDonald had a farm. What does the elephant do? How about a monkey? What does a monkey do?
So let me explain a little bit. She's asking some really special questions. So one of my folks that trained me, because I just started kind of a new job with the train. Last year I was cooking. This year I'm now what they call in Crown. So they basically got 4 different classes in there. They've got first class, Crown, Coach, and Open Air. They do have a first class Open Air, but I'm not going to count that as anything. That's one by itself. So the Crown has like 4 or 5 different cars, and it has somebody to provide me in one of the cars that does a tour. So it tells people about all the different things in the area. So a little historical stuff and some exciting things, and the rest of the stuff I just make up as I go along. Wherever I can get by with it, because I don't know half the stuff anyway. But they have a script for us, so I try to go by that. But this weekend was the bunny hopper. Now, kids are going to be on the train doing Easter egg hunts because we were sponsoring an event. The train was sponsoring an event that I think on Friday my car was probably something about 40% were children. So that makes life a little bit interesting. And then Saturday, I think I was more along the lines of 60% children. And so anyway, I'm going to back up a little bit. My trainer, I had 3 different people train me. And one of the guys, he sang Old McDonald's. Okay. Now, how it goes, Old McDonald had a farm. Right. And then what we do is we start it off and we get some child to give us an animal. Okay. So then we get to some Saturday was very, very exciting because it was like super duper crazy because here we are with hey, thanks Eva. And then hey, there's Jim. Hey Jim. So I'm doing the Old McDonald thing, and so we get going along, and all of a sudden, I'm choosing children in the car to give me an animal, and so they're doing an elephant. So I'm turning around. I asked the people. I asked the adults. I said, "What does the elephant do?" And somebody did the arm thing. So I'm doing that. Okay. This was something you should have been present to see. And then somebody gave, one of the kids said, giraffe. What does a giraffe do? Any of y'all got an answer for that? What's the noise a giraffe makes? I have no idea.
Does it even make a noise?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What did you do for a giraffe? Oh my gosh.
I just made a similar noise to the elephant.
Oh.
What was the other one? What was the other?
The
monkey. Oh my gosh. What do you do for a monkey? Well, I put my arms underneath my armpit, put my hands under there, and start jumping around like a monkey going, oh.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad it's you and not me.
So Jim says they eat totally crunchy leaves in the trees. Yeah.
Oh, yes. So crunching sound.
But what kind of noise do they make? That's what I want to know. They have long blue.
They have long tongues, so you could have stuck your tongue out. I don't know if they make noises. You can do a leaf crunching noise.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. I don't know. I'll tell you what. Part of my paycheck is just a wage, but the other part of it is tips. I got some pretty good tips that day. And it wasn't people telling me I shouldn't do that. It was actually cash tips. So that was a good day. I really, really enjoyed that day.
That's funny.
Eva says she dead one.
Oh, cool.
What did you feed it? Long blue tongues that eat those crunchy leaves of the tree. Yeah, I think it just kind of wraps up around the leaves and pulls them up, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wait, Deb, you teach, right? What does it? You should know. Huh? What? I acted like monk after they licked me with the wipes.
I would have too.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so you just make crunchy leaf sounds.
Okay. Sounds good. Because I don't think they make noises. I'll search it when we get done here.
Yeah. So that'll be a reminder. See what we're going to do next week with crunchy leaves. Some good mixed drinks on here. And what was the other thing we said a while ago? Well, we got to do something. Look up something else. Oh, how to make that margarita that
the
Debbie was
margarita,
talking
yeah.
about. What? Okay, Jim says chomp, chomp,
Chomp,
chomp.
chomp, chomp. That works. That works.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have worked. But so that's the fun part of my job now is to get on there and talk about the area. What, Boo?
Boo wants to talk now.
Did y'all hear him? He's making some. Let's see. I get the camera. I'm pointing at him. Move my water bottle again. What'd you say, Boo?
He's camera shy.
Yeah, he's probably wanting something to eat, knowing that guy.
No, it's getting dark outside. He says it's night time.
Oh, that's right. Sleep time. Can play with his toys and want to hang around. What? Oh my goodness.
Did I look like a giraffe?
He was saying you gotta get your notepad out.
Oh yeah, I do. Not gonna remember all this when we get done.
I don't know, but we're going to do this every Tuesday, and you guys bring your drinks with you. We're a little late tonight. All the extra stuff that we both had to do was kind of crazy. So, not only am I working on the train 4 days a week, this week I got a 5-day schedule. So I did have 3 days off, but Sunday it was like we just finished setting up camp here. We've been here that short amount of time that we had to set up camp still. So it was like it's crazy. You know, as we're setting up camp to begin with, when we first got here, ended up pretty much destroying our clam. And I think y'all know what a clam is. It's like a little pop-up tent. The variety is called it's manufacturer's clam, but it's the escape version. It has 6-sided. Anyway, the clam. So to move it around, I tore it. Okay, it's been how long we had it? 2 years? Yeah, 2 years. So it's been out in the sun for 2 years. And then so that ripped. And then our canopy keeps having. I got to get something now.
I know.
But so the canopy's got holes in it, so the water will drain. the clam ripped. So luckily that Evelyn bought the warranty. She bought it. We bought it through Amazon. She bought the warranty for it. So that's been one great thing for us because, of course, it didn't give us full replacement price. It just gave us what we purchased it for 2 years ago. So we bought
a little bit more.
So that was Sunday, Easter Sunday. We're out here rearranging our camp.
Oh, I'm about to lose battery.
I'm going to step away and hand her a cable. So I was like, be right back. Anyway, so that was our Sunday. Our Easter Sunday was just setting up everything, trying to get our camp reestablished. Oh, tell everybody that last thing that we just purchased that we put up Sunday.
The dog fence.
Yes. Yay.
Yeah. So now Boo Boo doesn't have to be on a runner. And we got it's made for RVs because it just pokes in the ground. It's not like a permanent installation. And Boo's loving it. He can go in and out, keep the door open. We don't have to worry about getting rope burn. He has a lot more freedom. It's really cool. Really nice. Wish we'd done it sooner.
Evelyn is smart.
Thank you.
So we got that fence set up Sunday, and it's worked really good. We didn't enclose the bottom yet, where where Boo Boo can
Under the van.
kind of sneak under the van. It's not too low to the ground, so he can just kind of do the low crawl. Right, and he's out. So he's over here trying to snooze now. He doesn't like it when it gets dark outside. He wants to go to sleep. Anyway,
I think
he's been real good outside.
We've ever had that does that. I was saying that's the first dog that we've ever had that actually, when it's dark, wants to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, it's nighttime.
Me too. Oh,
Agreed. Today is beautiful. Ask me in 2 days when it's snowing again. It's definitely bipolar weather right now.
Yeah, I think it will.
If it snows, it's not going to stick, but it's definitely going to be cold. It's going to be cold enough to snow.
Yeah, upper elevation might stick.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah, whatever. It'll be gone in a day. That's the good part. Bounce right back. We've been in the 70s. Upper 70s the last couple days. Pretty hot. Well, for us. Not for Florida. Oh, we're back in North Carolina in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
For another season on the train. Be our third season on the train. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we got here
just 2 weeks ago.
Is that it? Is that all? Just 2 weeks?
It's only been 2 weeks. But because we went straight back to work, it feels like it's been longer. Yeah.
I don't know what she means here.
Too cold for you. Yeah.
Well, the crazy thing is that it was really blue sky, warm today, and then this is going to be, I think, about like the same tomorrow. It's supposed to be raining.
No, it's supposed to start raining tonight, and the front comes through overnight, and then like the high tomorrow's 50, and then it's going to drop down to 30.
Yeah.
And they're calling for possible tornado, but I think that's more on the Tennessee side of the mountain. North Carolina doesn't really get tornadoes, so I'm not too worried about that. Just cold.
What do you think about having a fire set up next Tuesday? A little fire.
You might have. Well, I don't know what video Charles posted on the train though. You're probably right. It's probably a lot of employees, because I don't think we record passengers. Which video did you put up last on the train?
I just put up like 3 videos about one of them's just the engine, another was a short little another short, and then that 2-minute one of that was a steam engine going by on, wasn't recent. Got to remember something. I don't always post a recent video. Okay, just to let you know. That one was from October 31st when the steam was pulling the Buckner branch grade. It's like a 6% grade or something. That baby just poofs out the smoke and everything.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's probably the one he's talking about, the Halloween train. We never did post that one back, or did we post that one? I don't know. I don't know.
This one is just a piece of it. It was this is what?
He said, well, I ain't never. We confuse some people that know where we're at, and we'll post a video, like a throwback video, and it confuses people. They're like, wait a minute, I thought you were over here.
Like Eva. What was Eva doing over there?
I don't know. You posted what?
Video of something, and she's like, oh, I did a work camping video.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little thing about something at the work camping. She's all like, wait, I thought y'all guys were working on the train. Yes. The one that was like 2 minutes long just the other day going up Buckner Branch Road, crossing up that grade. That one was October 31st, a Halloween train, when I was out chasing the train. So I got some other spots I've actually captured it also. But hearing that steam engine pull the area, that is like,
that's cool. Everybody loves the steam engine.
And that's, if I remember right, that's like 22 cars long. And
Halloween? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's okay if you stay confused, because that's something I was painting. Oh, I was staining at the campground. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was last year.
Yeah, it was just before we left the campground. That was still last year. We had work camped like the first part when we got here, and then we decided to just go straight train and no work camp. So that was still last year. It was just a little earlier.
Ketchup? No, I like mayonnaise. Don't spit that out.
Don't make me laugh.
Well, we shoot so many darn videos everywhere. It's sometimes we do not get all the pieces that we want. And then it's like, okay, then what do we do with this? We have so many
just share it.
like segments, and then we go to put something together to make a 4 or 5 or 8 minute video out of it. We're going like, that takes a lot of time to put something together. It's got some distance on it. And so
yeah, we just, sometimes it's just such a good clip. We just want to share it, even though it's out of sync. Sometimes we forget we filmed it. We're looking back on our pictures and videos, and we're like, "Oh, that's right."
Like that one that I posted today was Boo Boo licking at a pup cup from Dunkin' Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what that was. Like 2 years ago or something.
Wasn't that long? Yeah, but he still looks cute. It don't matter.
Yeah. Well, the crazy thing is Google will give me a
A memory like Facebook.
all right.
Thanks for watching.
Jim, thanks for hanging out with us. And hey, each one of you guys that have been on here today, I really appreciate y'all being here and being part of this. We're excited about getting this started, and I'm kind of sorry that we're not, like getting real toasted right here, but just wait. Next week for sure. I know our schedule's changing a little bit, so we got Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. So we're going to be sitting around on definitely on Tuesday nights, getting toasted, talking about a little bit of everything, and would love to have each and every one of you jump on here at some point in time and share live with us. And it's not, it'll be on our, of course, our VanLife channel, and it's a very simple invite. You just accept it. It loads in the background. It'll load on Chrome, and it's not so invasive. Like you got to have so many people.
It loads on your browser. It doesn't have to be Chrome.
Well, okay, so loads on your browser, but it's not like trying to go live on YouTube or something else. It just pulls you in by StreamYard over into this. So
you don't need anything but a device. That's all.
I mean, I could literally sit here and click and add 4 more people to this in like lickety split. So, all right, Jim, catch you later. He's gone. We're down to, we got 3.
I think he's gone already.
What? Absolutely. Heck yeah. We can bring you over one of these days, Eva. Bring you over and add you. I mean, it's like, this is the easiest thing, and I'm glad I finally got StreamYard, because it makes it so easy to take and do some live streams, and it allows me to add additional people on here and make it where you can do it, like
I'm on my phone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Phone, tablet, doesn't matter, laptop, anything. Just he emails you the link, you tap it, you're in. You just have to accept it, and that's it.
That's one of the reasons she and I are doing it tonight like this, to get the hang of how easy it is to invite somebody in and so forth like that. It's StreamYard has put this together to make it real easy. And this is the free version. This is not a paid version I'm on. So I can have up to 6 guests. 6 guests or 6? Yeah, it said 6 guests. In the future, I will be able to have, when I can get it and figure out how to do it all, I will have more of these banners popping up across here. I can change it. Let's see. I got another one here. I'm gonna show this one. Something I just done to kind of play around.
So this is a learning thing right now. Thanks for practicing with us.
Yeah. And I can probably add these things ahead of time next time. So kind of have an idea what I'm going to do.
Well, it's a learning curve. That's why we're doing it.
Let's see what we got here. This one. How's that?
That's good.
So anyway, thanks each and every one of you for taking and joining and hanging out with us and being part of this. We really appreciate it, and hope to see you guys
Next
week. On the flip side, 7 o'clock. We're going to kick this off each day, each Tuesday. So 7 o'clock, and we'll be here. And what'd she say?
She snorted. Take care.
All right, Eva, Deb, Jim. You guys have a good one.
Thanks,
and
guys.
We'll see you later. Thanks a lot. And here we go.